So about 10 months ago, I thought I needed a screen protector for my iPad mini here. So I bought this product from a company called Paperlike. Their claim to fame is you put this screen protector onto your iPad, and when you write on it, it feels like you're writing on a piece of paper. Well, I bought it, and it sat on my shelf until about 2 weeks ago. Anyway, I was about to go on a trip, so I thought, well, now's as good a time as any to get around to putting this on. It was just cluttering up my workspace, so whatever. Sometimes I procrastinate. These things are, when I bought it back in, I guess, April of last year, it was $44 for a pack of two. I think this was version 2.1 of this product. I think they have a newer version of it out now. My thought is probably there's not a whole lot of big difference between the two, but what do I know? I only have version 2.1. So what I thought would be fun to do, and because I haven't made a video for a while, is to film myself putting this screen protector on, following their instructions. Hopefully it's not too complicated. And then trying it out. Does it actually feel like paper, or is it just a gimmick? All right, so let's get to putting the screen protector on and see how easy or hard it is. What we have here is the actual screen protector, a microfiber cloth, and various stickers and wet wipes and whatnot that you need for this particular process. So, first things first, the directions were pretty clear. You put the charging port away from you and the camera and island stuff up here. So we want to install it this way, like this. And when it's installed, you're going to put it on about like that. It looks about right. They say you're going to maybe see a little bit of the bevel around the edge. Bezel. So you go like this, and once you have it in the place that you like, you take these three guide stickers and put them on the edge. Now there's two of everything because this pack came with two sets of protectors. So the first one, they say you put it on like this. Oops. I'm not gonna lie, it slides around a lot, but there's gonna be a little bit of work. You're gonna realign before you actually commit to it. I put one down at the bottom, put one at the top. Alright, and put one in the middle. Okay, not supposed to stick to the table just yet. Alright, so then this is where you kind of line it up as good as you're gonna get it, right about like this. And then when you're happy with where it is, it looks good enough, you push down on the edge like this. I wonder if that's too far away from the other edge. Maybe it is. Maybe I'll just try it again. It's fairly forgiving. Alright, try and do a little bit better this time. Okay, that looks a little better. Alright, reconnect it. Right here. Right there. It's not going to be perfect. Here. Okay. Then they say when you're happy, take it and push it like this across the table to attach it to the back of the iPad, sort of like this. Oh, got on the lens. Oh well. Okay, so now take one of these stickers right here and kind of use it to help us open and close this right here. Alright, so I'm going to open this up like this, and now we'll go through the process of cleaning this. First things first, wet wipe. Then you take the microfiber cloth and dry it off. It's a fussy process. Okay, hopefully that's clean. So now I take the dust catcher. I'm just going through all the steps that they told me on the demo. You get all the dust that might be attached when you're cleaning it. That wasn't exciting to watch. Okay, now we hold this thing up like this and peel this part off. Now we close the book. Now I guess we start the process of trying to get rid of all the bubbles. You see any? There's a few in there. I don't know how obvious it is with the lighting in the video, but I can see them on my end here. Push these out. Okay, do the best you can. Alright, now when you're happy with this, you peel this part off. Okay. And you were left with this, all the stickers. Get rid of that. Now there are still some bubbles left on here, so they say to take the card you're using and wrap your microfiber cloth. Wrap it with your microfiber cloth and then push the remaining air bubbles out. So we can scratch anything. Okay, get in there. I think over time these will probably, the little guys will work their way out on their own. I don't have the greatest amount of patience when it comes to these little dinky versions of these bubbles. There's a couple right up in here that I just don't seem to want to get out of here, so it probably means there's dust or something under there. And you know, if it bugs me enough, maybe I'll peel it back and try and get them out. Well, that's all there is to it, you know. Now it's protected. Hooray. I don't know. Maybe it'll work out in the long run, and when I turn this on, you won't be able to see the bubbles. Or the little bubbles. If I can, then it probably means they're just small pieces of dust, and generally you can kind of peel them back gently and dab them off with that sticker, and that solves the problem. But I don't know. We'll see how this Paperlike works in the long run. It gets a lot of fanfare online. I don't know how good it's going to be or not, but we'll soon find out. Okay, here we are, moment of truth time. On this side I have my iPad mini with the Paperlike screen protector on it. On this side I have an old iPad Pro with no screen protector, so let's just see how much better or worse this Paperlike experience is. Does this feel like paper? Kinda. Yeah, corrected it to kinda. I can kind of hear this little scratchiness to it as I'm writing, kind of like the effect you get when you're writing on a piece of paper. Um, do I really feel like I'm like writing on paper? No, of course not. All right, let's try the iPad Pro. Does this feel like paper? No. It feels like you're writing on glass, which you are, because there's no screen protector on here. Now, is this Paperlike experience worth the money? In my opinion, no. I spent $44 on 2 screen protectors for an iPad mini. I don't know what that would translate to for an iPad Pro. There's probably cheaper screen protectors out there because let's face it, the screen protector's job, number one, is to protect from cracks. Anything else beyond that, to me, is just kind of a gimmick or maybe a way to kind of draw people to that particular product. Well, I guess that is gimmick. That's the definition of gimmick. But I don't think this is worth the extra money that it cost me. If I had to go do it again, I probably wouldn't buy this. But, you know, I've seen people do videos on it. I was really intrigued. I wanted to test it out for myself. So I am just a regular person who uses iPads, and I don't have any affiliation with this company or anything like that. I'm just a person who uses this, and I don't think it's worth the extra money that it cost to buy it. I would have probably just bought something cheaper if I had to do it all over again. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think the iPad, this Paperlike, is worth it? Or maybe you found something that's a little cheaper that works just as well? I don't know. Oh well, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.